Alright everybody, welcome back to Hollow Knight. Here we are going to be going on the Grim Troop Quest, part number 2. So, we have taken down the first enemies of Grim, and now we must go for the second group. So, they always spawn in the same locations, so if you know what the locations are, easy to go and find them. So yeah, pretty nice. So the first one is going to be right over this way. We also have one in Kingdom's Edge, so make sure we grab that one as well. I'm trying to remember where the third one's at these days. He's off somewhere. Let's see, where is he at? There. Getting difficult to remember, everybody. Let's see. So where is the... Oh, wait, he's in the resting grounds. That's right. Okay. Alrighty. Ah, man, did not see that enemy. Okay, we got him with the Shade Soul there. Now we can do that again. Okay. We hit him again, but we need to get some extra soul. What even hit me there? I'm not sure. Okay, this is why you're supposed to wait, instead of just wildly going after your enemies. Ugh. Wait. Be patient. Be patient. The Soul Eater is disappointing me slightly, in terms of how much damage it's doing. Ah, this is why you wait. Wait. Okay, we've hit him twice, we just need one more hit to win. Or not even. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Problem solved there. So we got our flame. We go back to rest up on the bench a little bit. So that'll help heal up our health. And then we need to go and get these last two guys. I think the resting grounds is a good bet for the next one. There's also a Dream Warrior over there, so we could consider grabbing him at a similar time. But no real rush to do that. His essence isn't that valuable, but mostly we're going to be fighting him for fun, because it's a lot of fun to fight those guys. Okay, so now we want to go over to the resting grounds and do that. We'll do that one next, because that's the next easy one. So we'll go over there to the resting grounds. I kind of feel like Crystal Peaks needs a stag station too. I mean, it's kind of hard to think how an underground network connects to the Crystal Peaks, but, you know, I kind of feel like that's necessary. Might just be me, I just think it's pretty needed. Yeah. I also got to try the randomizer for this game at some point. I really like randomizers, so I'm sure I would like it, for sure. I'm not really a PC person, though, so might be an interesting thing. Trying that out. I mean, I like my PC, and it can be used for gaming, I just don't do that a lot. Not just who I am. Anyway, we need to go over here, so we're going this way. The Dream Warrior is up there if we want to go back and fight him at some point, but mostly we're finishing off Grim first is the main thing. So, we got the first hit in. We got our second and third hit in. He should be dead. I'm not sure what went wrong with that. The Shade Soul, of course, always helps. Yeah. Should have enabled Grub Song, shouldn't I have? Need another hit here to get some more soul. I did not think he was going to be such a pest. This one. Okay, come on, where you at, buddy? Should be it. Okay. So he's dead. That's 2 down. Now we just need this last one, wherever it's at. Kingdom's Edge. Okay, so that one takes a little bit of effort to get to, which is the annoying part about it, but not really a way to avoid that issue. But we'll probably save quit back to that one, so we'll set that all up. Then we need to be able to fight Grim. So to be able to do that, we need to be able to troll Grim a little bit. And that's not too hard to do, to get him. Let's see. I'm not sure about my charm build at this point. I'm thinking about swapping out one or two things. Mostly the Soul Catcher is just not doing enough for me. So we might want Spell Twister instead, but that's pretty expensive as is. Yeah, maybe we don't want to rely so much on you. We could try Spell Twister and go like this build. That works. Anyway, so this one's going to be the King Station now. We need to go to for this final Grim Warrior, Grim whatever you want to call it. You can save on the bench here or not, does not matter at all in the least. Okay, we're off down this way. So yeah. And then we should be doing the Coliseum after we beat Grim, I think is a good plan. Because we just want to be able to do that. Okay. So we gotta make it past these bird enemy dudes. Annoying bird guys. Into Kingdom's Edge. Once we're back here, which we were just here not that long ago, build up a little extra soul. Yeah, the Grim Child I don't find to be that useful. I have rarely bothered to do the Nightmare Grim quest or anything like that. But we do want to get the Charm Notch above all other things. And I like to fight the guy right up here. That's kind of just my preference. I like to just get up to here so we have a very stable ground. And then, you know, take him out here. So he's gone. So we did that. And now the Grimchild is fully upgraded. Well, the Grimchild has enough soul at this point. Now we need to go back to Grim, and we need to fight Grim in order to get our Charm Notch. In order to do the Grim fight correctly, we need a lot of soul, and we need... So we need a lot of soul to begin with, and then we need to grab a little bit of extra health. So that's what we're going to do. And our charm combo needs to show that off accordingly. So we need to go and farm up some soul to begin with. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe Forgotten Crossroads is a good place to do that. We'll put the Soul Eater and the Soul Catcher back on so we can fill up on soul. After we do that, we're going to have to choose our charms very wisely. So that will be the thing. Okay, so forget you for now. Forget you. We don't need the Spell Twister at the moment, but we probably want it anyway for the upcoming fight. Clearly, we need Grub Song back on, and we want the Soul Eater here at the moment so we can get as much soul out of these guys as possible. Because we just need a lot of soul for the Grim fight. That's just going to be the whole thing. Getting a lot of soul. So you can see we've already filled up most of our soul meter, so we just got to do that one more time, and we're good to go. The Grub Song, of course, can be very, very useful. And so essentially what we're going for here is we're going to need to Shaman Stone our way through this fight as well. Let's get all the way filled up here on the on this. We don't need, we just need to fill up our soul completely, so we're ready to go. And then we're going to go and grab a little extra lifeblood off of the main spot. We always get lifeblood, and so we're going to go do that as well. So we're now at full soul. Now we have to pick our charms for the fight a little bit. Trying to think what we want. We don't need the Soul Eater. The Soul Twister can be useful, but it's not necessary. We do need Grub Song for sure. We don't need to collect extra soul. The Grimchild is necessary to begin the fight, so we're going to have to get this on. Now, everything else is going to be up to choice. We need the Shaman Stone, so that's a guarantee. And then after that, we have one Charm Notch, and we have to decide what we're going to use that for. The Soul Twister can also go. We don't need this necessarily. We just kind of want that in case. So if we drop it, we could stick on Lifeblood Core. I think that might be the right thing to do. Yeah, I think this is the build we want to go with. So what we're going to do is we're also going to go back to Dirtmouth and... we have full soul at this point, so we have a good thing going. Now it's going to be a question of, can we troll Grim here, you know, because that's what we're going for to get this extra charm notch. We just want to be able to completely cheese the fight. There's not really a way to cheese Nightmare Grim, that's why I don't like Nightmare Grim as much as normal Grim. But, yeah, so this is just what we're going to go for. We're going to go in and fight him after we get this last amount of extra health. So we're not going to focus on healing at all. It's all going to be about attack damage with the Shriek attack. So if you do this correctly, you can beat Grim in one phase pretty easily just with this attack. Now you need the upgraded Shriek in order for this to work at all, so make sure your Shriek is fully upgraded so that you got the one out of the Void. I previously tried to do this without the Void Shriek and the Abyss Shriek, whatever you want to call it, and that did not work too well. You know, that just didn't work. So, yeah, we're going to give it a shot like this. I think this is a pretty good build going into Grim. We have a lot of health, so this should be pretty easy. Grub Song is on, so we have a way to get a lot of health out of that as well. Okay, so we've upgraded Grim here, and now we just need to beat him. Now, that's not like he's a mean boss or anything, it's just he's a little bit of a challenge. So, he wants us to do a whole show-off for the crowd thing, so we're going to be unfair to him and strike him in the face while he's being nice, and then we're going to just Void Shriek, Abyss Shriek, whatever you want to call it, the whole fight, okay? That's the whole plan. We're Shaman Stoning it, and we're just getting hit and going for that. Now, he'll reform here in a second, and you can start just hitting him. You just want to be able to get hit a couple more times so you can keep Abyss Shrieking. If done correctly, you should be able to beat him rather quickly. He should be here in a second. We should be able to take one more hit here, and that's not working. I'm not sure what we're missing on this one. We're using the right technique exactly. We had full soul going into the fight, so he should be dead at that point, but we're not getting him to be dead at that point. He might be scaling with the nail damage, that could be it. I'm not seeing it. Whatever it is, we're just running into problems, so we need to reconsider our strategy a little bit. I have had success on this fight with a heal build, so we might want to try that instead. I don't know, it's just a heal build can sometimes work, I find. So if we go for our normal thing, like the Shape of Un, and we go for, of course, Quick Focus, I find sometimes this build can work pretty well. Thorns of Agony can also be pretty good. I'm going to give a shot at this build. I don't normally go with this build. So clearly we'll still go get our... well, I normally go with this build myself, but like on the Grim fight, I don't find it to be as an effective a cheese kind of method. But somehow we must have been missing with a few of our soul shrieks or whatever you want to call those. Clearly, we got to go get this in case we need it. So that can be really helpful. I wish there were more of these that were easier to get all the time. That would be very nice. Okay, so we have that. We're going to try this build quickly to see how well it works, because I think we might get a lot of success on this build, just fighting Grim, and I think that might work pretty well. But we'll give it a shot. We'll see how it goes. So this time we won't attack him while he's bowing to us, and that will work out better, because then he won't do this up first. So, he's got this attack, which is okay, and that attack, which is not so okay. You just have to stand between the spikes on that one. That's not usually too bad, so we just want to Shape of Un our way out of a lot of the problems. We just need to do enough damage to him to win the fight, okay? So, you know, you just keep healing, and then you strike him whenever you can afford to do that. And the fight works out pretty well like that, if you can dodge any of his attacks successfully. Which I'm not the best at, but, you know. If you do Shape of Un, he can't really hit you while you're doing that. Very easily, at least. So yeah. He's probably going to go Balloon Phase now, I think. maybe? Yeah. Okay, so you just want to dodge this attack, and you want to stay in the corner. You want to dodge through your enemies. This is not working at all. Okay, this one was just another failed attempt. Okay, Graham. I actually beat him like this recently, but I think we're going back to the original cheese is the right way to do this. So we're going to try it again with the strategy I was recommending last time. So we go Grub Song, we go... I wonder if Spell Twister would be better use of our stuff. Hard to say. Anyway, saving and quitting's pretty nice. Okay, so we'll drop these charms. We still need Grub Song. We still want to go for being able to do extra damage, so we do need the Shaman Stone for that one. Well, first off, we got to build up some soul, so, you know, forget all this stuff. We need to go to our soul building build, this one. And, yeah, we might as well stick these guys on here as well. Okay. So we need to go back to the Forgotten Crossroads and farm up a little extra soul so we're good to go to begin the fight. We just need to get him while he's in his balloon phase, and we're going to do that. Once we can do that, once we can just shriek our way through it, we should be good to go. I'm not sure why that cheese did not work last time, because that should have worked. The first time, I mean. Because I know last time we used a different build that's very different, so... Anyway, I can understand why that didn't work, but this time we're going to build up just a little more soul. We can just build it up off this guy, we don't even need the other guy. Might be a little faster. No, we're building up soul so slowly, it's just not worth it. Let's just bench it and try it again. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, you're dead now, and we're at full soul. But we should grab this Geo since we're bothering to do this at all. Okay. Now we just want to go back to main stuff. So, let's see. Okay, this build should be effective. I'm thinking maybe Thorns of Agony this time would be necessary. So Lifeblood Core is what we went with last time, and the Shaman Stone. I'm thinking Thorns of Agony might be pretty useful as well, but we don't really have space for that. That's the main problem I have with it. So we finally have enough soul to do this, and now we just need to be able to get him. Maybe that was the problem, is that I don't have a third soul vessel yet. I'm trying to think how far away I am on that one. I think there's still 2 left, right? That I need to get, or is it 3? Let me take a look. Yeah, 3. We need 3 left, so I think maybe that's the issue I ran into, was the fact that I don't have all 3, so I can't get maximum soul to beat him with, but I want to get this Charm Notch as soon as possible, so kind of, you know, important to just work on that. Yeah, so I think we can get him this time, just with this cheese. We'll try to dodge some of the attacks, but not most of the attacks, if that makes any sense. And then we'll try to just stay away from him and actually fight him during the other phases a little bit. So I think that'll work pretty well. If not, we can reconsider our approach. But I think we have a pretty good approach on this one. I do wish I could get Thorns of Agony, but there's not really a replacement that would work well for that. So, same fight as usual, you know. He's gonna do this, and we're going to strike him and be all cheap and unfair. So we're gonna do that. And then we... Oh, okay, I wasted a little bit of soul to begin with, accidentally. I'm pressing up, you know, so I'm trying to get the shrieks off. And just do that completely. So that's working so far. He's going to do this again. So we just want to get hit enough times to be able to shriek. We just want to do that once or twice more, and then the shriek should kill him completely. So we should be able to do that effectively, but now we're low on health, so we just need to survive this. Which we can't do. Okay, so the cheese here is not working well enough. I'm trying to think what other cheese approach is as good as this one. Because the Shriek should be doing more damage. We have the Shaman Stone on and all. So that should just be working. Eh, it's confusing to me because this should work. I'm not sure what the issue is. Why it's not. We could try a different approach. We could forget these two. Try again with the. We could try again with some of the. I don't know. This cheese just should work, so I'm not sure what we want to do otherwise. Because we have a good cheese here. It's just not working right now. But it works almost every time, so I'm not sure what I'm missing. It's a good question. What am I missing on this fight? Maybe more health? Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I just want to... So we'll build up our soul again first. Let's do that here. And then once we do that, we'll get him this time. Okay, I have a plan. So we just need the Shaman Stone and the Grim Child and the... I'll have to look at my charm approach and see what I can do differently a little bit, but shouldn't be too much. We have a pretty good thing going here, but yeah, I think we just need a little extra health. That might just be the thing. I also wonder how much extra damage the Shaman Stone's really giving us. How necessary is it compared to, say, being able to put on Joni's Blessing? I wonder. Let's take a look at what we can do. So we need Grub Song for this trick to work. Now, we have a lot of things we can stick on here. The normal build is Shaman Stone and then going Lifeblood Core. We could try to stick Joni's Blessing on instead and drop the Shaman Stone. What if we tried that? What if we tried Joni's Blessing and we tried Lifeblood Heart? You know? And then we go with this build. And then we get extra lifeblood as usual, so we get an extra hit or two, maybe. But if it does less damage, I'm not sure how effective the build is, if that makes any sense. What about Grub Song being necessary? Well, Grub Song is necessary for the whole trick to work to begin with, so, yeah. We'll give it one more shot. If not, I'll give up and we'll go do the Coliseum next instead. And so that'll work. And we can go upgrade everything else fully if we want to do that instead, so we don't have to worry about this as much. But I don't know. This fight should be a little bit easier, so I'm thinking something's going wrong, and I'm not sure what it is. I'm not understanding it. Because this trick should be working, so I don't know why it's not. We should be able to get this approach to work, so I don't know. We'll give it a shot here one more time, and then if it doesn't work, we'll have to figure out what we want to do differently. Or go back to the heal build and do it a little bit differently from what I was doing last time. Okay. Okay, Grim, we'll give this one more shot here. Bow to me, and I'm going to strike you in the face. Okay. So we shriek, 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 shriek attack. We're shrieking attacking. It's working so far. And we just want to get hit a little bit more. Do the shriek. Do the shriek. Do the shriek. Come on, do the shriek. Okay. Do the shriek. He should be pretty much dead at this point, though, you know? This should be it, you know? He's like almost dead, though. I can tell he's almost dead. But he's just being a hassle, you know? So I'm just not able to get something on him here. I just need more soul, I think. That or we need to use a different approach. I feel like maybe different approach time is what we need, you know? Which is just frustrating. Trying to think if that's what we want to do. Because I really want this Charm Notch already. I think maybe we just want to go to the Coliseum and forget this one for now. Because the first couple fights of the Coliseum are pretty easy, so... We could go and do that first for an extra Charm Notch, which might make this fight a lot easier to begin with. So I think maybe we'll do that instead. We'll go back to our normal build for the Coliseum, which is Quick Slash and... well, we don't actually need the Quick Slash. We want to go more Shape of Own than Quick Slash on that one for the Coliseum. I normally build with the... I normally do this build. I think this is my normal Coliseum build, usually. So we're going to go do that instead. It's sad we're having to give up on Grim, but, you know, we'll get him next time. So we're going to go back to the resting grounds to get to the Coliseum, and then, yeah, I'll see you guys next time with our next video as we take on the Coliseum, get an extra Charm Notch that will help us out with fighting Grim as well, and yeah, so I'll see you guys next time with our next video. Stay tuned, and I will see you all later.